Active versus passive income. What exactly does that mean? I'm Clay. Let me explain. Real quick, income is just a fancy way of saying how you make money. So passive income, how you make money. Active income, how you make money. So the income part is just money, the ability to make money, how you are making money. So now that let's focus on passive and then active. And the way I view this and the way I think that it makes the most sense is with active, there you are. And there's one key thing that's going to distinguish active versus passive. And that is this right here. The idea of time. Meaning with active, you are spending time. Spending time doing what? Well, making money. You have to give up a portion of your time in order to make money. And that's all that active means, right? You're active. Active in regards to what? Active in regards to your time. You have to use it. So a very basic example of that would be your job, right? You have to go in. You have to spend what? Time at your job, but you are going to get something. So you're being active with your time, which helps you make money. You could be an entrepreneur, meaning you are building a business. That takes time. Therefore, that would be active income. Once again, anything that takes your time is going to be how you would generate active income. Now, on the flip side of things, and this is what everybody's goal should be. If you want to become wealthy, if you want to, have full control, it doesn't happen overnight, but this is what it's all about. The next type over here is passive. And I envision this as somebody not dead, don't worry, but right here. So they're sleeping. And they're sleeping, yet, in regards to time, well, because they're sleeping, there's no time involved. They're sleeping, they're not spending their time doing anything, yet, they're still making money. So making money while you sleep. Warren Buffett's got a great quote out there is, unless you figure out how to make money while you sleep, you'll work till you die. Meaning you'll have to do active stuff for the rest of your life. You've got to figure out ways to make money while you sleep, which would be passive income, because the only thing you're spending your time, the only thing you're actively doing is you're actively sleeping. You're actively watching a movie. You're actively hanging with, I was going to say playing with your friends, but what is this, like third grade? You're actually, from my perspective, playing with my kids. From your perspective, hanging out with your friends. There you go. At what age does it go from playing with your friends to hanging out with your friends? I don't know. Maybe that's a whole nother philosophical debate we could get into. But the point is, when you are not spending your time on anything that has to do with money, yet money is still showing up in your bank account, that's what you want to see. That's the goal. So what would something like this be? Well, you could have a rental. So real estate. I mean, every month a check shows up. Oh, wow, I didn't do anything. Here's a check. Stocks. Certain types of stocks pay dividends, and that's just, oh, wow, some money showed up. I didn't do anything, but some money showed up. But that segues in the first thing is, I didn't do anything. Well, that's not quite true, because the one thing that needs to be remembered, and I think a lot of people lose sight of this, is passive starts out as active. And I'm going to take this very video as an example. Right now, as I record this, this is active. This is an active form of income because I'm, in a very literal sense, I'm spending my time right now to make this video. However, there is going to be an ad on this video, which means that now from here on out, after this video gets posted, what? I have the ability to make money while I sleep. If you happen to be watching this video while I'm sleeping or I'm playing with my kids or I'm out doing whatever, I've all of a sudden made money, but I haven't done anything to make that money. What I had to do something right. I had to do something at the active stage, but that brings up a very important point for just really personal finance and wealth building. Are you putting your time into things that will create passive income? For me, since I also invest in real estate, I did have to go very active at first in terms of learning about real estate investing, getting deals, finding houses, screening for tenants, stuff like that. That does take active, but after that's done, it goes straight to passive income. So you do have to put in time up front. It's not like you can and all of a sudden you have passive income. Now, some stuff you definitely can. I mean, I could go and buy a stock, which takes about 5 seconds of my time, and then all of a sudden like that, it becomes passive income. Other things, such as this video, yeah, it's gonna take, I don't know, however long this video is, 5-10 minutes. And then from here on out, it has transitioned from active to passive. But that's the difference is, if you're spending your time to generate the money, that is active income. If you are making money, yet there is no time spent, then that is passive income. And that's where, this is the key right here. Like I said, unless you want to work until the day you die, you better figure out how to make some passive income and make some money while you sleep. So get out there, start thinking about ways to create passive income. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.